This book, The Brontes in Ireland, was published in 1893. The author was Dr William Wright, who was born in the townland of Finnard in County Down, among the rolling drumlins of South Down. He was born in 1837 and educated in a local primary school at Queen's University Belfast, and his theological studies were completed in Geneva, Switzerland. He was essentially an explorer, a missionary, and he had a very illustrious career in Syria, serving with the Presbyterian Church and the Foreign Mission there, and he had a very interesting time there in the desert with the local Arab population, and stayed there until his health broke down in the late 1860s. And he came back and was editorial superintendent of the British and Foreign Bible Society for the remaining years of his life, and he died at the end of 1899. Now, his interest in the Brontes stemmed from the fact that his first wife, Annie McKee, was a daughter of the Reverend David McKee of Annaclone, who was a neighbour of and knew the Bronte family, not the girls, but knew the Bronte family. And so he was steeped in that. And Dr William Wright, while his principal claim to fame is not that he was a Bronte scholar, or that but simply that his career as an editor with the Bible Society and in Syria as a missionary and explorer. But towards the end of his life, he had heard a lot of stories about the Brontes in County Down, and he wanted to record the oral tradition. And I think it's important to remember that Dr William Wright's book, which has attracted criticism over the years because of its, people have said, because of its lack of accuracy in detail, but what is recorded in this is all we have on the Irish Bronte story. It is essentially the oral history which was handed down, and I think Dr William Wright thought it important to record this for posterity. And he recorded all the stories that he had heard as a child and as he had heard in Balnaskea Manse, and I think you've got to view it from that sort of context. And I think today, whenever what's becoming more and more important is the history of the common man, and this is the history of the common man in terms of the Brontes in Ireland, and I think it should be viewed as such.
And you were invited to talk about the book to the Bronte Society, or to submit an essay to the Bronte Society.
I was invited. I've done several lectures on Dr William Wright, one of which the Bronte Journal in Haworth invited me to submit, and it was published in their volumes of the Bronte Society in 2003, and I was very pleased to have done that.